You're not really set up for wild camping.
Why?
Well, my TV won't work.
This week we continue to take you to some of the beautiful sights around the UK, and we also take an afternoon to visit Steve at work in the marina and show you one of the biggest hoists in the UK. We also have some news to share with you, some good
Does it make me look like a pirate?
and unfortunately some bad. Enjoy the video, guys. We are Steve, Annette and Gus, and we normally live in this beautiful ketch called Cordelia. We left the UK in 2019 to travel as far as we can for as long as we can. However, sometimes in life it throws you a curveball, and currently we're in the UK. As you may be aware, we have returned to the UK to help with some family issues. We've swapped our beautiful Cordelia for our motorhome Kex. We also showed you that we can still be as mad as we were on Cordelia, utter plonkers, and start to show you around the beautiful sights in the UK. Where are we off to today then, Steve?
I don't know, we're going on a magical mystery tour.
A what?
A magical mystery tour.
So we think we're going to go down towards Hurst Castle, which it actually overlooks the Isle of Wight, doesn't it? But we don't know whether we'll get in there because we haven't booked anywhere again.
Yeah, we're going to probably go wild camping.
Sorry?
Wild camping is a bit like dogging, but without the dogging. You're not really set up for wild camping.
Why?
Well, my TV won't work. Well, so I can only put up with it for probably about an hour. A wild lunch stop, probably. What are we having for lunch?
I've got quiche.
Quiche?
Yeah.
Quiche? This is soup and a roll day.
No, it's not. It's warm today. It's going to be about 13 degrees today.
Laura, she can send some in a care package. Mirror signal manoeuvre. We're doing in gear.
Another grey day.
Well, we've disconnected everything. Right, the grey waste is shut. Oh no, I haven't.
Oh God. So what have you forgotten?
The TV aerial, alright. Jeez, it's worse than yachting.
So we have to wind the TV aerial in before we go off. I don't know that it would do anything, but obviously it could blow off.
If I had a horn, I'd horn it.
Just stopped to get some gas, as in Calagas, like cooking and heating gas. How much was it?
6 kilo bottles, £42.
Jesus. £42?
£42.
We need to get some more solar panels. Not that they'd work in this. Look, yeah.
This did.
Not going to work in that, is it?
Well, no, but if we were going to become like proper van lifers, I'd swap over to that gas low system where you can go and fill it up in a petrol station.
Wow, that was expensive then. Won't be doing that very often. We need to find another way. So come on, campers, let us know. What's the cheapest way to live? Gas or electric? And what do we do to make it happen? Whoa! It's another cold day.
But we got hats this time.
We need it.
Oh, you didn't need a hat earlier. Oh, I don't need a hat. Don't need a hat.
We're at Hurst Castle, although Hurst Castle is a long way away. Hurst Castle is just there. In order to get to it, you have to go all the way around this shingle bank that you can see there. It takes about an hour and a half and is about 3.5 miles. We opted to not do that.
Right, back for a coffee. Come on.
It looks a bit grey. That's what I say about the UK. We have so many of these grey days.
Oh, it's lovely. It's lovely out here. It's absolutely lovely. There's the needles.
Wow. See, this place is called Hurst Spit, and the stones here shift all the time, and there's actually a bank out there that is really dangerous because it moves all over the place. So our first trip when we left 5 years ago, and when we left Southampton, we came through here, which is the Needles. You can't really see the Needles very well.
And that's the end of the Isle of Wight.
And that was the first day of our big trip, wasn't it, really? When
Yeah.
we went through there, we knew we weren't coming back.
Yeah, to brown water, grey water.
Grey water, green water, brown water, and it just got bluer and bluer, didn't it?
Mainly cold water.
Yeah. Cup of tea?
Cup of tea and a hot cross bun.
It's lunchtime, no hot cross buns.
Well, I have lunch and then a hot cross bun.
Okay.
We're back in the bus because it's a bit cold outside. It was very windy and we're not used to cold wind. We're used to like nice warm Caribbean wind, and we haven't got any Caribbean wind over here. We've got a little bit of brown wind, but we've got cold wind. Don't spread it out like that. What are you spreading it out to make it look bigger?
No, I'm going to put a piece of quiche on it in a minute.
Oh, look at that. Quiche. Quiche.
Oh, you don't have to have any quiche. I asked you if you
No, I
wanted
will
quiche.
eat it. I will eat it because I'm hungry. Yes, I know, but I like something warm. Is quiche like soup? Oh,
I'm not using
that's a
it.
little bit nasty, wasn't it? That looks nice, though. Have you tried any of that?
No, what?
Oh, just because that's what chefs do.
No, I don't try anything. I'll get told off for burning things. That's why this is all made. This is made. You're lucky I'm stood next to the oven so as I don't burn the quiche.
That's good. Nice hair, anyway.
Is it?
Oh, it looks all right. Sharon. Hope you're pooping That's regular.
It's a lovely day. Well, it's a lovely afternoon. We're just popping to go and see Steve, and just to give him his lunch and just have a look around the yard. So I haven't actually seen it in the daylight, not since we left 5 years ago. Sax and Wolf, where Steve works, is more of a commercial port rather than a marina. There are a few marina berths, but yeah, very few. Generally tends to deal with the very, very large boats and cats. Gosh, there's a high tide today. Wow. Steve didn't realise I'm spying on him. There he is, over there, in the orange jacket.
Don't jump in there, Gus. It's too cold. It's too cold and dirty and brown. 200 tons. Well, it's not. It's 57 tons, but it will lift 200 tons.
As you can see, they also have dry stack facilities. One of the world's most well-known boat builders, Oyster, are also in the yard, and they use the facilities at Sax and Wolf to launch their boats. Even after 5 years, Steve managed to slot straight back into working life in the marina, and he loves it. Well, just dropped off the sarnies to Steve. The yard doesn't look any different. It looks busy, which is good. Now I've got to go and drive through the shit show of Saints who are playing today. Steve actually works right next to St Mary's Stadium, so I've got a lot of traffic to go through. Whilst we're back in the UK, Steve decided to go to the doctors and get this checked out on his back and to get a PSA count done because his dad died of prostate cancer 10 years ago. Yes, unfortunately, about 4 months ago, he knocked the top of it off. It's been there for about 15 years, but he knocked the top of it off getting out of the engine room. Yeah, so he's going to go and have it cut out today, aren't you?
Yeah. I've got my scaredy pants on today.
Oh, can't see him.
That's because they're scared. On my way to the hospital. Going all around the houses because the traffic's so bad. And my appointment's at 9 o'clock. More traffic, almost late. Look at that. Well, we're trying to crisscross, and we used to live here.
Trying to take shortcuts, and the shortcuts don't work because they've closed the road, or closed the railway line, or closed a building, or closed.
See, this isn't all Thatch.
Closed my life.
This isn't all Thatch cottages, is it? Look, yeah, little quaint little buildings.
He said Hampton have got this fantastic idea that
everybody wants to be a student.
Yeah, and if they build 50 million student homes and make it look like a concrete jungle.
Build it and they will come.
Yeah.
Although they didn't come. Okay, I'm a bit naked.
So we're back from the hospital and he's had the mole taken out. Even just looking at it, they did say that they seem to think that that one is absolutely fine.
Yeah, I'm going to have a pirate scar.
So, but they seem to be quite pleased with what they took out, and they said not to worry too much about that, which is great news. Being in the UK has had more advantages than we thought.
Apart from the cold.
We're always moaning about the cold.
I always used to moan about it being too hot, and now I'm too cold.
I'm just going to take off his plaster. Ooh. So this is the mole that he had taken off of his back, which I showed you before. Oh, Steve, it looks a bit Frankenstein-like.
You don't have to put a PG rating on. Does it make me look like a pirate?
There's the very centre of it is still like a red line. Are you sure you don't want this left on for another day?
How do I know? I can't see it.
Okay. So we've bandaged it back up. Oh, we put a bandage back on it again because it was still weeping a little bit in the middle.
The weeping eye.
Ooh. We're going to have another go at taking this off. Hopefully it's healed up a little bit more. Don't be a wimp.
So what, you saying that?
No, I know, I've put in to hold it on because the other tape wasn't. Oh yeah, you're quite hairy on the back.
Hairy back.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
Gus, get off me. Not joining in. You think you're hurting me? Oh, you are. How much did you put on? It feels like you've taped it up. Look, I don't know. I'm struggling to cope. I imagine it's a little bit like childbirth.
Shut up. Yeah, that is definitely a bit drier, Steve.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I was in the dermatology department to get the back one done, I had to not completely strip off, I had to take my top off, and he's chatting away to me and he said, oh, did they check this one out on the front? And I went, no, there's nothing wrong with the one on the front, isn't it? And he went, oh, can I have a look at it? So he gets his special thing out and puts some stuff on it and turns the light on and has a look. And then he called somebody else in to have a look. And then he said, oh, do you mind if I show the nurse? So they show the nurse, they're all having a look at this. And it looks fairly insignificant. So we're talking about this one here, which is flat. It's absolutely flat to the skin. It's not raised at all in any part of it. He very kindly said, oh no, that one's more of a problem than the one on your back. Your one on your back we're going to check out, but he said, I'm pretty sure that's absolutely fine, going to be no problem at all. He said, the one on the front, he said, we need to fast track that one. He said, because that's not a nice one. So it's a little bit, he said, you've been in the sunshine. I went, a little bit. just a little bit. And he said, no. So yeah, got to have that one done within 2 weeks. They're fast tracking it to be done within 2 weeks. So I'm going to have like a bullet hole on the front and an exit wound on the back. So I'm in there on my own. Had to come out once I'd done, an hour later, say to Annette, yeah, the one on the back's done, but I've got the one on the front. And the guy said to me, the one on the back ain't going to kill you. The one on the front, if we don't do something about it, has the potential to kill you. Just a little bit of a sobering thought. Yeah, apparently it's a melanoma. The one on the back was a basal cell carcinoma, which is okayish. The one on the front is a melanoma, and the cancer cells can spread if you leave it to kind of get thick and lumpy and spread around the body, go into other places. Not good. Good job we were back in the UK, really. Good job we came home.
Because that isn't the reason why we came home.
No.
We didn't.
That isn't the reason why we came back. I just thought I'd go to the doctors. I haven't been for a while. 5 years. So yeah, it just goes to show. Got to be careful.
So guys and girls, get them checked out. As I say, this
doesn't look like much.
No, it's as flat as flat. It's just like an ink splat. So you can imagine we're in a little bit of shock at the moment.
Yeah, we're 2 days on. The first day, it's like, oh God. As soon as they mention cancer, you think, oh no, that's it. I haven't got cancer pants. I don't want to make that a thing.
We are being positive about it, very positive, because we are positive people. And it's small, and we were extremely lucky that the first doctor saw the one on his back and said he thought he ought to get that looked at, and whilst getting that looked at, has seen the other one. So that's it, folks. We will keep you informed as to how things go. Keep you updated.
Bye.
So as you can see, guys, we have even more reason to be in the UK right at this minute. Both of us are really positive, and the appointment's already been booked for the 1st of March. Once again, we've been overwhelmed by the amount of support that we've had from our Patreon, coffee supporters and our viewers. It's really humbling. Thank you so much. The link to our Patreon channel is below in the narrative. If you've ever thought of supporting somebody on Patreon, why not have a look at ours? There's even a free tier as well. Once again, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks. Ciao for now.
So I'll just watch last week's video because I don't get to see it now until it actually comes out, because I'm at work earning a crust. And I think you may be giving the wrong impression that we all live in little kind of thatched cottages and little twee, like we're all in Hobbit world or something. So we're actually going to show you a couple of council estates. I've got no TV and no internet.
You've what?
I've got no TV and no internet.
Steve.
And I need a poo. And now I need a fart. I'm like, oh no, I can't risk it.
I'm here.
Oh no, I can't sit on a cold stone.
It's not cold.
Oh.